DATEC is Tech Data Specialized Business Unit focused on design, engineering, and real-time 3D solution. The team works closely with customers like yourself, serving industries such as gaming, immersive technologies, simulation, architecture, and manufacturing. Through DATEC, we provide dedicated expertise, solution-focused webinar like this one, and licensing support, helping customer confidently use advanced platforms like Unity. Yes. Yes. Now, let's see the agenda. It's a quick overview of today's agenda. So now I would hand it over to Dinesh, a solutions consultant, who will be taking you through the agenda and through Unity industry in detail, and Unity industry in detail. Over to you, Dinesh.
So thank you so much, Blessina. Hello everyone. So today we will be talking a bit about Unity as an end-to-end platform. Then we would be moving forward with immersive experiences, what it is, and we'll be showing you a demo and a small demo on how to create, or how simple rather it is to create applications using XR, Unity and Unity XR toolkits and packages. Then we would be explaining you a bit about HDRP and how it is going to be helpful for you all in order to create very visually appealing use cases. Then we would be showcasing you about product configurators. What are they? How easy it is to build product configurators in general with Unity. Then we will be showing a demo on industrial simulation, and then we will be talking brief about HMIs and their use cases in the cars. Then again, we would be telling you how easy it is to create that with Unity. Then we would be talking about digital twins, what are they? And then in the end, we would be talking about Unity Industry Bundle on the whole, and what capabilities does it possess. Now let's move to the next slide. So Unity initially was started as a game engine, and it I hope that everyone present in the presentation might be aware of it, that it was initially created to create games, or rather democratize games, because creating games in general was very tough. You have to create your own pipeline for almost each and every platform, and then you would be building applications, or let's say if you have to port one of the new platform, it is going to be a very big issue for you. Then with the coming of Unity, they solved this problem, and then they give creators a framework so that they can just create once and build it to multiple platforms. So how Unity works on the whole as an end-to-end platform is, in the first step, it is being used for a step in general that is called connect. And here what you do is you seamlessly integrate and manage your 3D data. That is, let's say if you have a lot of 3D data within your organization, and it is related to BIM, GIS, IoT, ERP, etc. Now you bring that to Unity editor, where you would be doing your most of your editing, as in writing scripts in form of animations and stuff, via the help of Unity Asset Transformer, which is going to help you with 3D data ingestion of 70 plus formats. Now this together, Unity Asset Transformer and Unity Editor together works for you to reducing the poly count of your 3D model, make it compatible. And then also not only this, let's say if any one of you might have brought a 3D model from a CAD specific software to Unity, you might have noticed that pivots might have fallen here and there, and it's a lot difficult for us to manage things. So all those sort of issues are basically sorted using Unity Asset Transformer. And then parallelly, you can also upload it to your Unity Asset Manager on the cloud, so that you can sort and make it Unity compatible, and then directly pull that into your Unity editor using the respective projects and settings configuration. And then while you are done with this, you would be doing your create step. That is, let's say you want to create an AR/VR application, or let's say you want to create a simulation project. You would be doing your maximum work with an editor. You would be writing scripts for doing that. You would be programming your interactions, and then once that has been done, you would move to the next step that is known as deploying. So here, as I mentioned, once your coding is done, you would be publishing your application to multiple platforms such as PC, Mac OS, any of the XR platform, or be it Android, iOS, or Meta Quest 2, Meta Quest 3. So it's almost like you name a platform, there is a possibility that using Unity, you would be able to create application using for that platform. Then let's say it has been published. Now you want to update, or you want to maintain uh, your DevOps process of source code management. So Unity DevOps is going to come into play into this, right? Now let's so this is on the whole life cycle of a Unity application that is divided into 3 steps, that is connect, create, and deploy. Now let's move to the next slide. Now creating again XR immersive experiences using Unity is quite a bit easy. And XR, for anyone not aware, is extended reality applications, which again is an umbrella term used for your AR, VR, and MR applications. So AR being augmented reality, that is done with the help of your handheld devices, mostly like an iOS app or of iOS phone, or your and mobile. For Android, it would be Google Air Core application, and then for VR, it could be a VR headset that you wear, and it isolates you from your real world, and it takes you to a virtual world. So, I mean, for most of the training use cases, it has seen its growth. Uh, and then comes another part, that is wearable glasses these days, which comes in the category of mixed reality headsets or mixed MR glasses. So example would be Unreal glasses and any other glasses that that mixes your real world with your virtual world. Let's move to the next slide. So here, this is what typically a Unity editor would look like. Then this is a package manager where you can bring your packages related to your XR stuff. That is, let's say you want hands interaction, you would bring XR hands. Your Oculus, let's say you're building for Oculus, or you are creating for mobile, in that case AR, Android mobile, in that case AR Foundation. Then let's just try to create a plane, and let's see how easy it is to create a XR application. So I have placed a cube, and also I have just placed a room scale rig. So automatically my room scale sort of use cases are sorted. I don't have to do much really for configuring, and you are able to see XR rig that is already containing components like main camera, your left hand controller, right hand controller, and generic use cases are already working. So let's say if I want to add a grab functionality, I'll add a XR grab interactable script to my cubes, and then it's basically working. So it is very simple, and Unity has been designed in such a way that you can easily work for almost all the use cases that you intend to work on, and the generic use cases are already covered up, and these are the platforms that we were previously talking about, right? I mean, these are the formats that you can easily bring into Unity using Unity Asset Transformer plugin. Then this is another use case of creating a simple VR application, where again, like we have added plain components, and then what we're trying to do is, on a click of a button, what we're trying to do is we are trying to swap the materials, or enabling, disabling. So if I play it, a paint material, if I click any of the button that of that respective color, I'm basically doing a material switch. So this is a very pretty basic kind of use case that we have created, and the material enabling, disabling, I mean, it's not that production ready kind of a code. It's just for the sample and demos. So I would recommend not using it for those purposes. Then there is global processing volumes and stuff, and you can tweak your lighting, you can tweak your look and feel, and the way you intend to use it for those particular use cases. Then let's try to do a build as well. So these are the platforms that you can you're generally able to build for when you're using Unity. So as you can see, TV OS or Android, and this is again a sample application that has been created by Volvo for their own use case. So you are able to change color, you can open doors, you can change, add rotation. Then let's say if you want to do some other movements like free camera movement, and like you have basically added those positions to your camera, and you are moving to that particular places. So these sort of use cases have already been created and are already being used. So this is a simple series of steps that you have to follow. You have to add XR interaction toolkit, and then respective plugins that you need, XR plugin management. Let's say you're creating for Oculus, and then so these days even XR project validation is also available. So I mean, you don't have to worry that if whether my one plugin is conflicting with other plugin. So those sort of steps are already sorted for you now, and it's very easy to sort of use it and create applications using that. And not only this, in the other videos and all, we'll be seeing that with the help of LLMs and coming of AI agents, you can also integrate your AI agent using MCP server configuration, and it's pretty easy to code as well. Now let's move to the next slide.
Welcome to BHP training demo. Please pick up the helmet to begin.
So what we are seeing right now is a demo video of HTC Vive, and this is a training SOP application that how typically it is going to work. You have to grab a boot, and then you have to do next step for safety training. So for use cases like safety training and critical operations, this is very important for you to train your workers. So all those use cases can easily create applications. So on and all, we have seen how easy it is to create any sort of XR applications using Unity. That is, the first step is going to be you importing your packages, drawings, your existing 3D data, and other things using Unity as a transformer, and you would be bringing that to Unity. Then you would be developing your applications, and you would be doing connect. That is, you will be connecting your data with Unity specific components that are available. Then you would be doing deploy, and you would be publishing your applications to multiple platforms that you intend to publish your application on. So these are basically generic steps, I would call, for any sort of platform that you're going to do. So next slide. So product configurators have kind of become very famous these days, and a lot of companies are also using it. And we would be seeing how to create a product configurator using a demo video as well. Can we move to the next slide?
Camille.
So as a step one, you would be downloading your package. That is, you need to set it to, let's say we are creating a new sample project. You need to set to your Unity Universal 3D project, and then you need to go to an open source project that is published by Unity, and you have to add it via Git URL. And then once you are done it, it is readily, almost readily available. So like features like changing materials and colors, and you can change the camera look as well. That is like free view or side view. I mean, those sort of features are already built up for you. So let's say you intend to create a product configurator application for your particular use case. It comes very handy, and like all the components, like when it is there, there's already a scene existing which you can explore. So let's try to build our own one. So we'll create a new scene, and existing skid loader game object I have basically added to the hierarchy, and then you would be able to, and also, like, not only this, since that also you can upload it to a particular asset manager manager page, and then asset transformer page, and then you would be able to bring that particular model from there to here. Then you add a material variant set. So this is already a preloaded or pre-done kind of a thing, and you just have to add the reference material, and like the black one, and you have to capture like what sort of new variant you want to do on a click. So it's a good project, I'd say. And let's say if you are going to create your own application for this particular use case, you should definitely look out it. So now we are adding buttons, and this is using the old Unity's UI toolkit for this use case. So we dock it, and then we have added a variant set. So index 0, you have seen red now. And then what we do is, like, on click, we have configured the red button. Like on the click of red, it turns red, and on click of blue, it would be turning blue. So we have linked that with the on click event now. And now if you see, when it is being played, so on clicking blue, I'm getting blue. I'm on clicking red metal button, I'm getting the red metal button. So again, it is very easy to use a template like this that is already provided, and you can do this. So now we are trying to add similarly Cinemachine object package, and then we would be doing a camera positions, so that we can add respective places where we want our camera movements, like flyby camera and stuff. So again, like, I have added the positions, Cinemachine position 1 and Cinemachine position 2, that you are able to see. And then again, I'm setting my angle, and then I've added a free look camera as well. And then I'm adding everything under a single game object. So I have set the priority as well for my Cinemachine camera setup. And then once that is done, I can similarly replicate the buttons. So for each and every position, I'll be again going to a button, and on the on click event, I'll be setting where the camera should be moving. So to multiple positions, I have respectively added where the camera should be moving. And also in order to let's do a WebGL build for this time. So it is done. You have to do a build and run, and then in order to run this application on WebGL, you should be able to host it, like using servers or any other local application if you're trying it local. So on red, I am able to see red, and then similarly, I'm able to see the camera movements. Now let's move to another slide and see
Camille
another
Fournet, a luxury leather goods maker, created a 3D product configurator to give their customers the ability to explore and personalize their products. From rendering millions of images in real time for car configurators to creating mobile apps showcasing vehicles and websites, Volkswagen was able to take their marketing efforts to the next level with Unity. Oxen created their Explorer vessel configurator in Unity with the help of Asset Transformer Studio for file optimization, streamlining their content production and driving pre-sales before the vessel was even built. So many product configurators were built with Unity Industry, a special team made for industrial use cases, by enabling dynamic, personalized 3D experiences for exploration and customization. You can enhance the overall buying journey, leading to higher satisfaction and increased conversions.
So as mentioned, product configurators are pretty common these days, and a lot of folks are using it for marketing, or letting customers explore how everything looks beforehand, and give it to the customer so that they can understand better. Now let's move to the another topic, that is HMI. Next slide, please. Now, using Unity 3D engine, you can not only create some applications like product configurators, or AR/VR applications. You can also create applications for your screens, right? You can build interactive HMIs for your target systems, and then experience almost near final events even before the actual deployment. So a lot of big names like Mercedes and BMWs are already using this to enhance their experience, because they're able to get sensor data and other stuff, and able to show that in a 3D interactive kind of fashion. Then it seamlessly connects to your human machine interface. It's very easy. Like, not only this, you are able to connect your drivers and passengers and physical sensors, and you can map custom entertainment experiences. And not only this, if we move to the next slide, you can see. Can you move to the next slide? So here, if you move to the asset store, there is a free automotive template that is already available. So you just have to click open in Unity, and you would be able to import this into your environment, and you can have a flavor of what actually does it look like, to be able to use it. So pretty standard project, pretty handy, and it's a must try for use case like single screen, multi-screen, split screen. You can see you can learn and see even how to design such use cases, and how they are working behind the scenes. So let's say in your car you want to access contacts for that particular use case, or for accessing other profiles. Then again, let's say you want to run, you can do a build for that as well, and using whatever platform that you're targeting. So not only this, you can target embedded as well, and embedded Linux as well, and you can run these sort of applications on Raspberry Pi if you are trying to experiment and see what kind of output is it giving. But you would be obviously needing special licenses. So this is the overall look and feel of how this project looks like. So we are running a Windows build at the moment. So in an interactive or gamified format, you can show how to take routes, or how to play music, and you can do transitions, contacts, and other stuff. And then if you want to modify, or let's say your team and your stakeholders are not liking the design of a particular color, it's very easy to change it. So yeah, I would like to pass on now to Dinesh. Dinesh, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Nitin, for the so many use cases and how to build those applications. So not only this product configurator and then high quality interactive application, so Unity can also capable of able to create a digital twin as well. So on short note, what is a digital twin? So basically, it is a physical asset or a physical asset, we are completely into a digital replica. For example, as you can see in the GIF, that is a motor, a pump that is entirely controlled from a different area. I mean the remote area. So you can able to create a digital replica for your physical asset, and then you can able to control the parameters or what are the things you able to do. You can able to do it. So that's the basic concept in the digital twin. So Unity also can able to do that. So under Unity Digital Twin, we have around five level of digital twins. So the level one is being a virtual twin. For example, if you want to just need the spatial awareness and you want to experience, for that of kind, we call it as a virtual twin. So basically, it's a physically accurate, realistic digital representation of an asset, so that you can experience the spatial awareness and then collaboration between it. So the second thing is the connected twin. So now first twin is completed. Now you want to monitor the real time data, and then you want to get those information. So these kind of thing we called as a connected twin. So it basically integrates with the real.
Okay, so there is, I guess, a fire safety hazard training going on in the Dinesh's building. So let me just continue while till he's back. So yeah, then comes a level 3 predictive twin, where you would be able to do predictions, as in you would be able to do analytics, decision assist, and predictive maintenance using your connected twins data. Then you go level 1 above, which is known as prescriptive twin. And why it is called as prescriptive twin is because it leverages the advanced modeling. You sort of take that data from the analytics, and you do what if simulation on it. Then what you do is you take that data and you are able to do machine learning models. You train it for different use cases, and then it try to generate intelligent recommendations from it. Then also, once that outcome is generated, it helps you with process optimization. And then once that is done, it is what comes next is an autonomous or level 5 digital twin. And what that does is it does everything on its own. So it has the data, it has the power to make decision, it has the analytics. So you just gave it a command, and once the command is given, from initiation to the final product, everything is done on its own. So that is what a level 5 digital twin would be. Can we move to the next slide? So this is again a project of Open Digital Platform. Let's just have a look at it.
Open Digital Platform, a district management system that enables efficient management of multiple estates across Singapore. The platform converts and displays sensor, geospatial, and building data on an integrated 3D platform. In the country overview, enable map overlays of weather data, sensor data, and transport, aircraft, and maritime vessel data. Capture open data from government agencies and display useful data geographically. Receive automated notifications according to preset limits. Sent via system alerts or an instant messaging platform. Estate managers can easily navigate across the various estates highlighted. The Estate Command and Control interface provides estate managers real-time updates on estate operations. such as power and water consumption, and electricity loads. In the building overview, visualize geographical positions of systems and assets across various building levels and zones in real time. Enable responsive maintenance with the help of real-time incident reports from the digital twin. Assign tasks to the nearest available staff to carry out maintenance and attend to incidents. The JTC Summit, a 32-story, 450,000 square foot building constructed in 2000. Building floor plans are painstakingly converted from CAD to BIM and meticulously textured in 3D to create a lifelike digital replica of the building. The open digital platform allows for seamless plug-and-play integration with existing building systems. Monitor and manage systems such as district cooling and smart grid, car parks, human flow monitoring, fleet management, and urban logistics. Measure efficiency and load distribution with the help of charts and data analytics, allowing for more efficient resource allocation and management. Automate interactions between systems and repetitive processes such as mail and package deliveries. Model real-world conditions within the platform. Simulate events over the last 24 hours using real-world historical data in playback mode. Simulate emergency situations to plan
Am I audible? Yeah. Can we move to the next slide? Okay. So Unity industry typically comes with Unity 6. So Unity 6 as in the Unity editor. Then it offers you accelerating your real-time 3D development. It offers you rendering capabilities, enhanced visuals, and now my personal favorite, that is AI agents and integrations. And then it comes with a 3-year LTS support and a source code access that is a read only. Then what you get next is Asset Manager. That is a cloud-based digital asset management system. You can upload, manage, and transform your 3D assets. So once that it is uploaded to cloud, you can make it Unity compatible, and or let's say if you want to further optimize them, you are able to do that as well. And then not only that, once it is done, it is going to stay there, so you don't have to do the operation again, right? It is sorted, and for the next project, or let's say a different person working on a different project, it becomes easy. The same repetitive cycle of managing asset gets very sorted, and you don't have to worry on different teams working on different silos, that hey, that team has already done this particular task, should I ask or should I not ask? So you just have to give access to them, and they would be able to see what is being uploaded and what is being transformed. Then it is accessible to anyone, any device, and that is 120 GB of uploading storage per seat. Then there is build server. Let's say you have a big team working together and then they want to offload project builds on-prem. So that is no one's system is now occupied with a build going on that is taking 25 to 30 minutes. You just offload it to on-prem or on cloud as well. Then what comes next is it has inbuilt QA infrastructure. That is, you don't have to point fingers now, like who has caused that build to crash or who has not. Then it is very scalable and it helps you in building high uh, quality applications. Then what you get next is Asset Transformer Toolkit, which helps you bringing your data from your CAD format into Unity and making it compatible. And it supports 70 plus platform formats. Then you can customize on top of it. When you have brought it into Unity, you can customize level of details. Then it helps you streamline your workflows with automated import tools. And this is actually the one, if you have heard about Pixies plugin, this is the same rebadged or renamed version. Then what you get with Industry Bundle again is Unity Industry Success Plan that accelerates your onboarding, and you get on-demand training, which is, let's say if you are new to Unity, or let's say you have intermediate knowledge about Unity and you want to move a level ahead and you want to upskill. So for that particular use cases, Unity on-demand training helps you a lot. So new content keeps on getting added there, new webinars and live sessions and stuff. So it's very knowledgeable. You get a lot of knowledge from there, and also you would be able to learn on what sort of different use cases Unity is being used. Then you get expert guidance and prioritized support as well in it. Now move to the next slide.
Thank you, Nitin.
Thanks, Vinay.
Okay. So, what are the latest updates we get from Unity? So, we have launched a new editor version called Unity 6. So, where you can the latest previous version or the bugs on the from the community, what are the resolution provided, it was rectified from Unity. So, you get improved stability and performance, and then support as well. And then Unity 6 is significantly more stable, and then the major release like a 6.1 to till the 6. Latest version, the customer can elevate their scenes into a scalable, and then in terms of built-in rendering pipeline like URP and HDRP. So most of the latest advances it has been included, and then in terms of lightning and then VFX also improved. And then Unity we have the latest AI also, that right now it's beta version. You can also able to test it. You can also integrate your agent as well in order to use Unity AI. So those are the capabilities have been increased in a Unity 6 latest version. So we'll see one by one what are the latest things and what are the advancement in the Unity. So first thing is the AI feature. So under Unity AI, suppose someone is new to Unity and you want to do a baseline project, I would say with the help of AI assistant you can able to do that work. So what this AI assistant means, as you could see in this sample video, a Revit model has been imported, and then the user want to do a walkthrough of a building. So basically he just typing a prompt, so I want to walk through of the building, give me a script. So basically this assistant generate your script. So instead of manually typing and then pasting it, the AI assistant will give you an entire C# script, and then you can copy it and then paste wherever you want. So here user is pasting in the main camera, so that as a main camera movement, he want to do the walkthrough of the building. So this house it can be done. And then once the script is attached, I'm playing the application, and then what user can experience is just he want to walk through like pressing the arrow keys or WASD keys, can able to do a walkthrough. So within a fraction of seconds, with the help of AI, you can able to generate script as well. So not only that, for example, if you have any error, and then instead of debugging manually, just paste it in the AI assistant of Unity, and then it able to give you the relevant information as well. So this helps in terms of not only code generation, it also helpful in the debugging as well. Suppose someone is new to Unity and they want to learn what is the interface and what are the packages, you can also able to do learning, and can able to get a real-time support from this Unity AI features. So not only this, so the latest thing from Unity AI, what we get, we can able to generate some animation, 3D object, sound, textures, those are as well. So in latest Unity AI, what is then? So last time what we did, the user pasted the script and then into the object now generated. Now simply user what he can do, just describe his prompt and automatically the entire for example, this video demonstrates he want to create a cube with the user interface button. So once the user click the button, the cube want to rotate. So those are the prompt he has given, and then the AI is do entire form. Not even he created the cube, everything, the cube, and then the UI button, everything has been created. So once hold to rotate button click, the cube has been rotated. So this how if you are, I mean, if you want to create a project in terms of AI, this AI assistant will be highly helpful. If you are into a newer version and you want to debug the error, this AI assistant will be also highly helpful. So this was the latest update. So if you are want to try any something, I always recommend to install the AI package and try, and then give your prompt. It can able to do a tremendous output for you. So moving on to the next thing, we have asset management. So basically, like this is a cloud ecosystem. It's highly helpful for the technical artists and then 3D artist people. For example, in a project there will be multiple files will be there, and then you need a lot of mesh cleaning, merge optimization, and then reducing the polygon count. So instead of doing and switching between the multiple application, Unity has its own ecosystem, that is asset management. So basically what you can do, if you have any file and you want to reduce the polygon count or do some any optimization within the cloud ecosystem itself, we can able to do it. So in this video demo example, so the inventor file is there, and then user want to convert and optimize into FBX and OBJ, and you can see that inventor file is around 59 MB. After optimizing, it can reduce MB around 6 MB, and then in OBJ file it's around KB. So this how you can able to reduce the polygon target. So not only this, user also can able to preview the model within the asset manager itself. For example, this model I want to do a preview, and then I can do a preview. This is highly helpful in terms of design review. For example, developer want to change any given any review and they want to rectify it. So with the help of asset management, optimization, and then preview mode, they can able to do it. So this is the latest thing under Unity industry. As Nitin mentioned, around 120 GB of cloud storage will be there. You can make use of the storage in terms of saving the assets, and then you can also optimizing it. So move on to the next thing, the newest product that is launched from Unity, that is a Unity Studio. So this also comes along with the Unity Industry Bundle. So if you want to try any prototype kind of project, initially you want to build something, doing into the Unity editor, I would say this Unity Studio will be highly helpful. So it instantaneously create a WebGL output, and then you can able to do smaller simulation or any small product configurator can be easily done. So when you go to the Unity Cloud, so these are the free templates that are ready-madely available. You can make use of the template scripts and then those materials, and you can able to work on Unity Studio. So this is the Unity Studio interface. Once you enter the Unity Studio, these are the camera navigation in terms of mouse and keyboard, and those are the navigation moments. Similarly, it's same look like a Unity editor. So under hierarchy, you can able to see the same user dashboard like camera, plane, and then the animation, all those things. The same, it will be synced. And then the important factor about this Unity Studio, it integrates with your existing Unity Cloud asset management platform. So as previously mentioned, if you have your any files, 3D files, you can able to directly connect your organization account, and you can bring your assets into their Unity Studio, and then you can able to do the development. So basically, this is we call it as a no code platform. That is a coding is doesn't required. So let me show how it works. For example, I'm grabbing a cube and I want to create some animation. So simply I'm just typing animation, and then yeah, functional is appeared, and then same like Cinemation concept, this animation work. I'm just recording wherever the moment I want, and then the animation works. So as simple as that, you can able to create animation. So what I'm doing here, I'm just grabbing the cube one by one area, and then recording it, and finally I'm playing it. You can see the cube is in the rotating motion. So this how on simple way the animation is created. So it's basically highly helpful for people who want to create a prototype, who doesn't know any programming language and they want to use Unity. So this Unity Studio will be highly helpful. And in terms of any logic, you don't need to code. We have a scene logic tab. Under that, it's simply like a logic building. All you need to connect the set of variables and the flow control and then loop condition and what are the operators. All these things you need to connect. So learning this is a very simple thing. There is a free learning content that is available in the Unity official forum. If you type Unity Studio Learn, the tutorial will be there. It is a video tutorial. You can also learn how to create these logics. It's very simple. So at the moment, Unity Studio supports in terms of WebGL. So you can instantaneously publish the WebGL. So, for example, I'm publishing it this current free template that is available. So instantaneously, I mean, when compared to a editor, you can able to do a instantaneously publish on the WebGL content. You can able to deliver. So once your content is delivered, you just copy the WebGL URL and then paste it in it, and then you can able to see the projects you have created. So this how it's highly very easy without no coding and without much knowledge, and then you can able to create this kind of I mean product configurator or any interactive kind of prototype you want to create. So initial stage, if you want to create small site of simulation, later you want to get into a real time mechanism. So this Unity Studio will be a right choice, I would say. So if you are new to this, I recommend this Unity Studio that is available. You can also try that, and then you can able to experience the latest that is come from Unity. So moving on to the next thing. So that is the next our product portfolio, that is Unity Asset Transformer. For example, any 3D development. So all we need a technique, a model being heavy, that is if we receive from a third party modeler, or if we have designed the model in a heavy sales file format. At this time, the Unity Transformer from the Unity portfolio will be useful. So the first thing we're gonna see about is the Asset Transformer Toolkit. So as earlier mentioned, this Asset Transformer Toolkit available in the Unity Industry package. So basically, if you are received a model with a heavy file size or low polygon count, you can able to increase the model count in order to enhance the visual quality. So those kind of automatic operation we call as a tessellation and then optimization. So those kind of techniques were available. For example, you can able to create a rule set, and then if you want to increase the triangle count in order to the car you want to look more realistic, those kind of thing you can able to do it in this asset transformer toolkit. So as you could see, the quality of the car model has been improved using this asset transform toolkit. So if you want to, if you want a standalone application, for example, somebody is working in an offline environment, or they want to work their 3D content in another solution, but they want to just want to optimize the model alone. So there is a standalone product in Unity. So we call it as a Asset Transformer Studio. So basically the same kind of the plugin, what it does, it able to tessellation, but in a more handy format. So not only that tessellating, if you have any CAD model you want to repair and you want to do some mesh cleaning and you want to edit the point cloud data, so those are things were available in this Pixie Studio. So as you could see, there's a tessellation algorithm. If any wireframe model bring into the Pixie Studio, so using this tessellation algorithm, you can able to optimize or enrich the visual quality. So those kind of features that is available. Typically, neat use case for the asset transformer, the heavy file size, they want to optimize with a certain polygon count and they want to export to the desired file format, and they were using it. So if you have difficulties in terms of file conversion or any optimization technique, I would say Asset Transformer Studio in your pipeline will be the highly recommended choice. So moving on to the next thing is the Asset Transformer SDK. So whatever we see is the manual process in Studio. If we put into more automation one, that is Asset Transformer SDK. So basically, instead of clicking the button and then do, if you have batch of files and you want to do in a more automation way, that's how the Asset Transform SDK work. For example, if you have any STP file and it's a heavy file size and you want to reduce into a certain file type like FBX or OBJ, and you want, instead of manually doing it, just write a Python or C# script and then just run the batch file, and then Pixie's SDK will do it for you. So this is highly helpful for the 3D optimization team. So if you are continuous repeating the same process, so and you have multiple files, so using this Asset Transformer SDK, just run the batch file whatever you code, and from optimization or decimation or tessellation or even assigning some materials, adding some colors, so those parameters you need to do a Python script and then run the file. You can see, so in the input folder we have put one file, and the output you can able to see the processed output file FBX, GLB and OBJ. So within running the batch file you can able to do it. You can also connect with the Jenkins and then you can automatically do this deployment process. So you can also review it in the Studio or any other preferred tools you want. So this is how the Asset Transformer Studio work. So on a quick summary, how to choose this Asset Transformer portfolio. So if you are already in Unity industry, only if you want to do some a little bit mesh optimization, and then want to directly import the CAD models that is around 70 plus Navisource or Revit, any files that leading CAD industry having you want to import. So I would say Asset Transform Toolkit along with the Unity industry would be the right choice. Or if you want, if you having your only a 3D artist team and you want to do only manually, you want to do a fine tuning control of your mesh, and you want to do some data preparation and optimization technique, so this Asset Transform Studio would be the right choice. And whatever if you have a large number of files and you want to automate without any manual intervention, I would say this Asset Transform SDK will be highly helpful in terms of converting those files in more automated way. So this is the overall portfolio on Asset Transformer. So if you have any further demos or any queries needed in particular, this can always reach out to our team as well. So with this thing, we have come to an end. So if you have any queries or questions, you can put it in the Q&A chat. Myself and Nitin are happy to answer those questions. Thank you, everyone.